This is Optimal Relationships Daily, episode 1243. 5 Ways to Bring More Peace to Your Busy Life by Katie Ping of moreofwhatmattersblog.com. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to ORD, or welcome for the first time if you're new here. I am Greg Audino, your host and narrator, and today I'll be reading a post for you on how to bring more peace into your busy life. Certainly a subject that's becoming increasingly important. And though Thursday and Friday episodes are geared towards parenting articles, this is one of many that I think can be applied seamlessly to anyone. So sit back and open your ears as I begin this post now and optimize your life. 5 Ways to Bring More Peace to Your Busy Life by Katie Ping of moreofwhatmattersblog.com. Clutter overwhelms me. I can't overlook it. I can't ignore it. Therefore, I do my best to tend to it right away, or I'll organize it neatly into a to-do later pile. As you might imagine, this means I am constantly cleaning, organizing, and throwing things out to keep myself sane. I believe if I can tend to something right there in that moment, I can be done with it, and this will lead to more peace in the long run. I'm the same way with my email inbox. When I don't maintain it, when I sign up for too many email lists and online courses, when I let 68 emails pile up, I become overwhelmed. I'll tell you, inspiring articles to read later become less inspiring when there are 43 of them. They instead become a burden. This method of living has been challenged as I became a mother. It's not because my child is always crying, thankfully, or because he's always hungry or teething or constantly needing to be held. In fact, Wyatt is content reading his books and playing on his own in short increments, and watching us whirl around the kitchen making breakfast, feeding the pups, drinking coffee, reviewing roof quotes, and singing along to our favorite Pandora channel, Kurt Vile. So it's not him, but it's me. It's my guilt that is the issue. I feel guilty when I'm not constantly engaging with him. When I'm cleaning or tidying up, I make a point to narrate what I'm doing and sing and dance along the way. But sometimes I don't think even that is enough. I'm still working to establish my role as a mama and what that means for my routines and habits. I'm working to find that balance between playtime and chore time and mama time. Because when I don't tend to my home or my soul, I feel overwhelmed, and an overwhelmed mama is not who I want to be. But when I tend to my home and dedicate time to alignment, I can be the mindful and laid back and goofy mama I want to be. The one that I truly am behind all of the clutter. It has taken some trial and error, some sacrifice, and some mantras on repeat, but I'm beginning more and more to live the simplified life that brings me balance, joy, and purpose. If you find yourself in a sea of chaos and piled laundry, you'll want to hear these steps to bring you peace. Number 1, enjoy what you're presently doing. Whether it's folding a onesie, wiping your dog's feet, cutting a potato, or washing your pump parts for the billionth time, do that. Focus on that one task you're doing, regardless of what's going on around you. Finish that task to the best of your abilities. Although I'm not suggesting ignoring your children, especially a crying baby, be there in that task, whether it's something you find mundane or something you actually enjoy. Find the good in it. See step 2 for more on this. And when you're done with it, you can focus on that next thing. Number 2, remember to be grateful. When I find myself overwhelmed, the best thing I can do for myself is find how to be grateful for my current situation or task. When we're jumping through the hoops involved with feeding our dogs, there's a song, dance, and lots of reheating in the microwave, and in the end, Hank still sometimes doesn't eat it. I do my best to remind myself of how grateful I am for those special creatures that we consider family. We all have our quirks, and these guys have several. From Archie's siren howls to Hank's forearm licks, these dudes are one of a kind. Number 3, consider its purpose. Why do I do this? Identifying the purpose will help you determine what is necessary, what can be done if there's time, and what is not a good use of your time and effort. It's not always easy to let go of tasks, especially the ones you feel obligated to do. But if the reason you do it is to appease others, and you feel tension even thinking about it, perhaps that's one you let go first. Find what feels good and let that be your guide. Number 4, create a priority list as a family and individually. These priorities are your non-negotiable musts. They can be different for everyone, but consider steps 1 to 3 before you make your selection. If it feels light, bright, and positive, that's a good sign it's a priority. If it feels heavy, dark, and burdensome, perhaps you want to let that one go or reassign it to someone else who might have space for it. Number 5, ask directly for help. Passive-aggressive comments do not work, and waiting until you're frustrated to ask does not lead to pleasant exchanges. Don't beat around the bush. Just ask directly what it is you need help with and work as a family toward your collective goals. It's important that all family members have time for fun and relaxation, you included, Mama. Our purpose here on earth is to be, see, do, own, experience more of what matters. The more of that good stuff that makes you feel alive, the better you'll feel and the more aligned you'll be. Find that balance, and you'll notice that the things you have to do, that you actually truly have to do, don't weigh so heavy on you. Lighten up that load. You deserve it. You just listened to the post titled, 5 Ways to Bring More Peace to Your Busy Life by Katie Ping of moreofwhatmattersblog.com. So I have this nephew whom I adore. He is a teenager though, and he loves to give me some attitude whenever I ask him how school is. So I'll ask him, how was school today? And he'll say, school. He clearly does not care much about learning. That is, until I told him and his parents about our new sponsor, OutSchool. So OutSchool offers the largest variety of live, interactive online classes for kids pre-K through high school. And the classes are actually fun. Some of them include video game design, cartoon animation, playing an instrument, speaking a language, creative writing, and so much more, all super affordable. Plus, you can choose the size and group that works best for your child, including one-on-one classes, making it easy for them to learn no matter what. OutSchool has helped my nephew get excited about learning again, and they can help your kids too. To learn more about all OutSchool has to offer and to save $15 off your child's first class, go to outschool.com/ORD and use code ORD. That's code ORD at OUTSCHOOL.com/ORD to save $15 off your child's first class. outschool.com/ORD. And a really incredible post today from Katie, a post that's crossed my path at an interesting time and certainly has me thinking. If you ever find yourself spending too much time fantasizing about what changes you could make to your life or how to craft a life that has a lot of things you enjoy, don't stop working towards that. But also, balance those thoughts with thoughts of, well, how can I work with what I have right now? Maybe what's right in front of me is offering me more than I give it credit for, and I don't necessarily need to make a lot of outside changes as much as I do mindset changes. And asking such a question could bring a whole host of answers, but no matter the result, what's happening is that you're starting to see that meaning can come from 2 different sources, exterior and interior. And I imagine there's a blend of both, or a fine line that enables us to remain grateful and to look at some things anew while having other things that are just easily fun for us. Food for thought. Okay, that'll be it for me, everybody. Thank you as always for coming and listening to the end. I appreciate each and every one of you for continuing to show up, and know that I will be back again tomorrow with a post from Julie Morgenstern. Hope to see you for that one as well, where your optimal life awaits.